And I thought today was another competitive practice. It was good coming off the off day. I thought our guys really did a good job yesterday. Meetings, trying to take advantage of a day that wasn't physical, but still pushed mentally. Did a good job of working to take care of their bodies. Obviously we pushed pretty hard. So make sure that they're doing what they need to do in the training room, doing what they need to do nutritionally, and hydration. Big push there. So I thought they did a good job yesterday. Coming out today, still installing. I thought offensively there's a few things today that were definitely not as clean as we need them to be. And I understand still got a little empathy for the workload and knowledge that's going in, but especially for some of those newcomers. But just want more. And I thought they responded well. Had some big plays. I thought there was some guys that maybe missed a big play the other day. Came back and made them, and then. Still just a very competitive, with what we're doing. I'm seeing some guys defensively, playing really fast. Had a big third down emphasis today, and I thought guys were active, playing fast. Still, just like on both sides. A lot of details we get to clean up, but 4 days into it, I definitely like the competitiveness that I'm seeing and the way the guys are approaching the work, and so. Got to have a great walkthrough here this evening, and meetings, and then come back and be better tomorrow. Yeah, I mean it's critical, and I think it's been the standard around here. Whether it's you can take a field goal block, any of our special teams unit. We want our best players to be able to make an impact, and Pat's you've been able to get a couple blocks, the first couple days of live work, and that's big. I think we've all seen over the years, where blocking a field goal, is. Or even an extra point has been monumental, and so I think when you see the guys that are doing that, the guys that they're investing in that work, it's definitely continuing to push and emphasize the standard.
What have you thought of Makai Dandridge?
I mean, he's very excited about him. He's got great size, great speed. I mean, he got to get on the perimeter today and made a nice catch out of the backfield, which was you see the game-changing ability he has. Still a lot of work on, and just understanding all things. I mean, it just takes reps, but very excited about the potential and what he can be.
How have the receivers seen those 4 days of work?
I think they've been good. I mean, there's still some missed opportunities that we got to improve upon, and but I think Malik has been very consistent. Seeing Tron, I think Tron's actually had a really good 4 days. Last year he was injured majority of the time of the season, and having to battle through a lot of different things. I think Hakeem, has stepped up. Jakai's had his moments. We know the capabilities of what Jakai showed up big for the last 4 years in different in key games, key moments. But really pushing him to be more. Deuce responded well today with a big play down the field. Hakeem, I'm very excited about where he's been. I think he's definitely playing his best ball, and just clean up some of those little things. And I'm gonna go through every one of them now. It's like Jalen Brown. I'm excited about his speed, and he's still learning a few things, but I think he's going to be a real player for us. So I like the group, and then I haven't mentioned any of the freshmen, but I like we got some really good young ones, and I think that will put themselves in a position to potentially help us this year. But just a lot of competition.
Can you see Hakeem maybe taking that step or growing into that?
No, absolutely. I think he's close. He played last year as a freshman, so it was like, but it's. Are you ready to go be all that you can in consistent nature, and even when something doesn't go maybe how you wanted it to go, or if it's a bad play, what's the response look like? And I'm seeing some real positive steps from him.
So much of the talk about Darius for years has been the versatility. What's it been like seeing him become the left tackle, kind of being at one spot more?
Yeah, well, we know Darius can play a lot of different places. We're trying to really kind of enhance just the repetition at tackle. Obviously he's, it's something that he's done a really good job of. We've got great I say great depth there. You know, you got three guys that have played over 2,000 snaps and at that position. So I mean, with JB, with Rob, with Darius, you know, being able to have a little bit of you know, of a balance there. But you know, really excited about, you know, his growth and, you know, the confidence of which he's playing with.
Seems like when you guys get into the team, like the big play is always like 1 or 2 reps away from you guys busting something out like that. How much is that keeping everybody engaged, and how excited are you for the big play?
Well, you know, I think when you sit there and you look at it, I mean, it's both sides of the ball too, and you know, you have to be on point, you know, defensively, because, you know, we got some explosive playmakers, and you know, if you give guys space and you're not where you need to be, I mean, it can definitely be exposed. You know, run game, pass game, you know, same thing offensively. I mean, our defensive front, you know, the guys in the secondary, I mean, linebackers, I mean, they've all been playing very fast, and so if you're not playing with your eyes, I mean, they're going to be by you before you can know it, and then, you know, that's an explosive play defensively, you know, waiting to happen. So you know, I like the back and forth, and you know, we've been good over the last few years of being explosive on both sides of the ball, and you know, obviously it's going to do nothing but make us better as we compete with each other.
How impressed have you been with
Cam? I mean, Cam has, you know, definitely been a you know, a great addition. You know, his size, his speed, but as much as what I've seen on the field, I mean, just his attitude and approach. You know, there in the meeting room, you know, he's so eager to learn. You know, I mean, today's his 4th practice, and there's still a lot of things that he has to learn, and you can tell there's some times where it's just, you know, the absolute certainty of what to do and how to do it is still going to come, but it has nothing to do with his work. He's just very, very smart. You know, he's, you know, probably further ahead of what I thought he would be at this time. But you know, when you add that type of competition, you know, with guys, I mean, I think, you know, Blake Nicholson showed up really well. Justin Cryer, like, really excited about his steps that he's taken, and you know, it's just there's a lot of competition in that room, and now guys are pushing. They're going to be able to, you know, who's gonna you know, be the most consistent, who's going to establish themselves, and then, you know, just a lot of different areas on this team that those guys are going to be able to help us.
How satisfied are you with KJ Sampson's development after?
You know, that's good. Good point. You know, KJ's been one of those guys on that defensive front. I think you know, he stood out to me coming off practice 3, first day in pads. You know, you saw the explosiveness, you see the movement. You know, he's had a couple disruptive plays today, and you know, we challenged him pretty good this spring. And you know, there were some good days and some ugly moments. But you know, KJ is just such a remarkable young man, and you know, he's got the right attitude, approach. You know, he's got the skill set. You can see the confidence that he's having in his physical and you know, the development of his strength. But you're expecting big things of him. I thought Grady Kelly's been, you know, good, you know, these last few days, you know, also kind of making that transitional jump, you know, and what he's doing. And you know, obviously, I mean, you guys can see, I mean, the guys that have been here, you know, Daniel Lyons, I mean, you know, Josh Farmer, you know, Daryl, you know, really taking some positive strides, and so looking forward to what that group can be.
All right, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Coach. Have a great day.